Brendan Horan.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I rise on behalf of New Zealand First, and I would humbly state how proud I am to be here tonight and to be a positive part of this essential healing process, as all of us are, to be a part of history. Now, these settlements will enable the Te Kōti Rikirangi whānau and Rongowhakaata whānau to finally be able to look to the future. When you have been dispossessed of your land, it costs future generations in so many ways. Now, with these settlements, Māori can move forward, leverage on assets, invest wisely, following the kaumātua's vision and strategies for the education of the people. Now, I spoke about spiritual dignity and healing earlier tonight, and part of the proof of that will be the job creation for Māori and Pākehā when settlement is paid and the vision and strategies can be actioned for the good of all the wider Gisborne community. Mr. Speaker, Te Kōti Rikirangi and Rongowhakaata whānau have far-reaching extended family ties, and as Ngāti Maniapoto, I'm proud of Te Kona Nanui Anoho, the koha built for Maniapoto who gave refuge to Te Kōti when he needed it. And as a member of the Māori Select Committee, I look forward to the upcoming interaction and discussions. And in relation to Rongowhakaata, as pointed out by many of my peers tonight, the chair of the Māori Select Committee, the Honourable Tau Henare, has family connections since his tupuna, also named Tau Henare, married a Rongowhakaata princess. And there is another synergy there because the Honourable Tau married his very own Māori princess last night. And now that he is happily married, I can see that he will be far more good-natured and tractable. So, Mr. Speaker, given that reality, I am confident that through the process of this bill, we will all move as efficiently and expeditiously as possible. Mr. Speaker, many people have made this settlement claim their life's work, and New Zealand First would like to acknowledge one of the main drivers, Darcy Rea, now passed away, but here in spirit. Mr. Speaker, we need to bear in mind that these tribes occupy reserves that are not always blessed with good infrastructure and services. Some are out in the back blocks. And this challenge lifts the bar because the people will expect local benefits as well as long-term developments. A treaty settlement does not always allow for freedom of investment because the assets are often land-based. But a good export return will generate a good income. So we need to keep an eye on the future for all settlements. Now, within this bill, there is also an outstanding issue of an implementation nature that needs to be worked through involving the Crown and the Meeting House, Te Hau ki Tūranga, currently at Te Papa and carved by Raharuhi Rokepo. Now, it may not be known by the Minister that Raharuhi is also the biblical term for Lazarus. Now, far be it from me to say that this debate is scriptural, but let it be known that New Zealand First effected a Lazarus-like feat in the recent election, enabling us to stand and offer support and a guarding, watchful eye supporting this settlement. Kia ora.
Ora, the Honourable Tau Henare.
Speaker, nei te mihi kia koe te katoa.